what is React otherwise? What is React? Guys, very, very important interview point of view. Framework, library. Even you can find some more differences and note down, prepare. Okay. What is React.js? React.js. I'm going to mention here. React.js is flexible and powerful open source library. I'm going to say open source library for developing rich client side. Client side means what? Browser level client side applications. Client side applications. Okay. So that is React. React creates a foundation that makes building rich web applications easily. React creates a foundation that makes building rich web applications easier. Excuse me. Okay. So these are all why I'm going to explaining. Sometimes theoretical also you need to understand. React is a library for building composable user interface. It encourages the creation of reusable user interface components also. Some sort of the theory, if I'm going writing at least some points, if you are going to give in the interview level, interview is clear. That is the purpose I'm going to writing these points. We are going to see the application development also. React.js is a library for building. React.js is a library for building composable user interfaces. It encourages the creation of reusable UI components. Which present the data that changes over a time. Lots of people are using the React.js. See, especially user interface designing level, people are going to following MVC. M means model, V means view, C means controller. This MVC level, React, where it is working? View level. MVC means model view controller. Okay. Here, React is where it is. React as the view in MVC. Model view controller architecture level. React is working where? View level. React abstract way. So before starting React, you should have some basic knowledge in the JavaScript. Who are joined, those people are who are joined today, those people are already aware JavaScript. If you are not aware that one, please collect my video sessions. so that you can get the clarity. At least JavaScript knowledge is required. What are the functions types are available, different types of functions, what are the closures, what are the callback, what are the asynchronous or the synchronous, what are the promises, what are the spread operator. These many things you need to understand. Right. Why you should use React? That is another kind of. There are many things are available. Why specifically React only? Why we need to learn React? Why? Here I'm going to providing why you should use React. This is another kind of question. React is not the perfect solution for every problem. Yes, it is not perfect solution for every problem. And it is important to know when you should use React and when you should seek an alternative. React delivers the kind of functionality. React delivers the kind of functionality that used to be available only to server-side developer, but is delivered entirely in the browser. So whatever the functionality is there in the React, that functionality where it is showing in the browser. The browser has to do a lot of work each time an HTML document to which React has been applied is loaded. Okay. So simply, why you should use React? It is not required a server side. React is not only for server side. You can use the browser side. Browser level, lot of work it is doing. So React is working lot in browser, not additional kind of server. Okay, that is the purpose we are using the React. Simple. We are not spending much more time. We are not spending any kind of additional software. The goal is to perform the setup as infrequently as possible and deliver as much of the app. I'm using that kind of highly kind of things. You may be confused that one. Simple, I'm going to say simple terminology. I'm going to using simple, complex or simple, anything user interface level, anything is required, you can use the React. So where to use React is used mainly user interface, UI purpose. Okay. So that is the purpose. We are going to starting what? React. And one more thing is you can able to use React single page applications. What are the single page application? So React is used to develop single page applications. What are the meaning of single page applications? Suppose if you are using a Facebook, suppose if you are using Instagram, if you are going to selecting any kind of link, entire page is loaded. Suppose any website, if you are going to opening and click the home, services, about us, contact us, what happened? That link related entire HTML structure, DOM structure, it is loading. But React is not like that. Suppose if you are going to send any kind of post message in the Facebook, entire page is not at all refresh. That post area only it is going to refresh. For example, Gmail is there. Gmail is there. Whenever you are going to get the new mail, it is not reloaded entire page. That inbox only, that mail list of mails level only, it is going to changing. It is not at all changing. That entire thing, that promotions, right? That kind of things are chart. It is not at all refresh, only inbox only. So that is the reason you can use single page application. Why you should use React? React is working a lot in browser, not additional kind of server. React is used mainly UI purpose. React is used to develop single page applications. It is not reloading. And there is a much more features also available. What are the React features are available? What are the React JS features? What are the features are available? First feature is here JSX. JSX. What is the meaning of that one? What is the meaning of this one? JavaScript. JavaScript. Syntax extension. Syntax extension. Okay. It is not necessary to use JSX in React development, but it is recommended one. JavaScript syntax extension. Even there is a other kind of way also you can able to develop, but it is not necessary to develop every React application by using JSX. So that is the reason one point I'm going to mention here. It is not necessary to use JSX in React development. React development. Next, another kind of feature is component-based architecture. This one, components. React is all about components. Header component. Suppose one page is there. Let us assume here is one page is available. Web page is available. This web page level, some kind of logo is there. This is one component. Banner is there. One component. This is one component. Menu bar is there, one component. Left menu is there, one component. Main body is there, one component. Right menu is there, one component. Footer is there, one component. So this is the way components, each and every part is nothing but a what? One component. Component is nothing but a what? A piece of code in the user interface. This code is one piece. 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 If I'm going to modify here only it is going to change it. Suppose if I go to modify here, this one only. Your understanding purpose I'm going to showing here. Here I'm going to provide it. This is the component. This color is affected here only. Similarly, this component level only modifications are affected. It is not at all affected other kind of components. Other kind of components, it is not at all affected. This kind of way it is going to working. So React is what? It's a component based architecture. That's why I'm going to mentioning here components. React is all about components. Sir. What the components are? A piece of code in the user interface. Can you give me some of the pieces? Based on my example, logo is one piece, banner is one piece, menu bar is one piece, left menu, right? Understood or not? You need to think of everything as a component. Okay, you need to think. You need to think of everything as a component. Everything is a component. Another kind of feature is also that. What is another kind of feature? Unidirectional data flow. Flow is one component to another kind of component, that component to another kind of component, that component to another kind of component. That is the direction. One after another one after another one step after another kind of step. That is what unidirectional. Unidirectional data flow. And flex, very flex this one, flexible. React uses one way data flow. There is no confusion, which makes it easy to reason about your app. Okay, easy to reason about your app. What is this flexor? I'm going to mention the flexor, right? What is the flexor? Flex is a pattern that helps keeping your data unidirectional. Okay, Baba. These are the features are available. What about the advantages? What are the advantages? What are the advantages of React? So tomorrow onwards, there is no theoretical. Every concept is scenario based only. We are going to discussing. Developing the application, we are going to discussing. Okay. But these are all interview purpose. What are the advantages? First advantage is React used virtual DOM. DOM is HTML structure. HTML structure. Suppose if you are going to open the browser, see, this is the one kind of HTML only. See this one. Go to the view source, view page source. What is that one? This is the HTML only, right? This HTML level, HTML is the root element. Under that header body. Under that header level, again something title. Body level, some other kind of tags are available. That is what? That structure, tree structure, we can call it a DOM. Every structure, every HTML structure, there is a corresponding one more structure is created in the memory. If I'm doing any kind of modifications, the structure level it is going to modify. That is called virtual DOM. It is not affected immediately. It is not affected immediately your HTML. Whatever the modifications are there, it is modified in the virtual memory. That is linking with original HTML structure. Whenever it is modified, that heartbeat is recognizing and it is going to modify that particular portion. Sir. Please attention, sir. This is the very important. What I'm going to say, this is the HTML, your HTML code. Based on this, it is going to creating internally one more structure in the memory. This is what? Virtual DOM, HTML structure. This structure is DOM. What is the structure? HTML. Under that, it is going to maintain header. Head is one. Another kind of one is body. This is the kind of way it is going to maintain internally tree kind of structure, T kind of structure. Similar kind of structure also it is going to maintain in the memory. Suppose if you are modifying any kind of body level, that modification is here, it is going to modify. Whenever it is going to modify here, this virtual memory heartbeat is linking here, and this is the portion only it is going to reload. It is not at all loaded entire page. So here body is available. This body, whenever you are going to modify, that is recognizing this particular portion and it is going to modify. That is the benefit is that. That kind of one is nothing but a virtual DOM. React used virtual DOM. This will improve apps performance. Okay, since JavaScript since JavaScript, virtual DOM is faster than the regular DOM. DOM means HTML structures are pre-structured. Okay, that is the one advantage. React can be used on client and server side as well. Okay, so React can be used on client side and client and server side as well as with other frameworks. So any other kind of frameworks level also you can use this one React. Why? Because this is a library. A set of libraries is nothing but a framework. A library is nothing but a functions, reusable components. So this is client side, that means browser side or server side or any other kind of framework also you can use that one. That is the benefit. Components and data patterns improve the reusability, which help the maintain large kind of applications also. So component and data pattern improve readability, which helps to maintain larger applications, larger apps. I'm going to say larger apps. But here one disadvantage is also there, one limitation is also there. Covers only the view layer. That is the one limitation. What is the limitation in the React.js? That is the question. What is the limitation? In the React.js. So what is the limitation? Covers only the view layer of the app. Hence, you still need to choose other kind of technology. Model view level, model is some logic. C is the controller. But React.js is what? Only for view layer. Okay. So if you want to develop any kind of application, we need to depend on some other kind of person. That logic, backend Spring Boot, Java people or .NET people or Python, someone is developing the logic. Someone is providing the controller. Based on that controller, we are going to working on view layer. We are not developing entire logic in the React. React is just for user interface purpose only, right? So that's the reason here. Hence, you still need to choose other technologies to get a complete tooling set for development. Okay. So here technology, you need to choose another kind of technology. Means I'm not asking you to learn another kind of technology. Of course, if you are learning, okay. But here you need to understand React.js is only what? User interface purpose only. Okay. So these things you need to understand. Once you are understanding this one, you need to understand how to develop the React application.